Oh, MTV Cribs, what's happening? It's not MTV Cribs. Barstool Rough and Rowdy Cribs. It's Jeff Nadu edition. Welcome to my crib. Come in. Mom! Hey, Mom, they're here. Fuck out of here. I don't live with my mom. She ain't fucking here. I've been here 7 years. This is all I need. By the way, here's the mysterious cue card. It was never Jersey Jerry. Kick his ass on December 10th. You have more followers here than you know. Remember, it was not Roan that sent this. It was someone else. Let me show you where the magic happens. Where the big man on campus was made. See, I'm ghetto with it. I gotta turn my light on. I don't need a big studio. I just need a computer, a TV, a mic, some books. I don't need to show you my bedroom, do I? So what we're embarking on today, we're gonna see my life. You're gonna see everything about what I do. I don't really live that crazy or that exciting of a life, but I got a couple of things to show you. You're gonna meet my family, you can meet my dad. You're gonna see some of my old haunts where I used to hang out, where I came up, where the big man on campus was made. This is it, the beautiful abode of me. Come take a ride with us.
From the murder to the music, bundles to the bread. There's no one that I can trust with all the stuff that's in my head. Nah, and I'm so cold.
My life isn't that sexy, to be honest. I really just bet on sports and fucking hang out, I'd get a train there to New York or Philly or whatever. This place right here, this brick building, it was called the Brickyard. It was a beautiful place. Like a Friday, Saturday night, you go in there, you get whacked, listen to some music. It's closed now, it's not there anymore. There's a place, it's pretty famous. It's underneath this place right here, CI Records, the Chameleon Club. I saw Mac Miller there, rest in peace. I saw Wiz Khalifa there. I saw DMX there. It's this historical music venue. It's closed now as well. There's a place in a town about 10 minutes north. It's a company that builds stages for tours and stuff, for like music tours. And we have an airport here, and the most famous people on earth come here. Lady Gaga, Drake, Metallica, these huge bands. And they come here and they go to this place, Rock Lidditz, and they test out all the stuff. And it's interesting because I actually talked to somebody that works there, and they talk about how just the most famous people come here all the time and nobody even knows. They come in at night, they fly in, they go up there for a couple of hours, and then they leave. And this place produces, so whenever you go to a concert, that concert was most likely all the stuff you see that was probably built here. So now we're kind of getting into the area that I used to hang out in. My parents are from. My mom, her side of the family, has lived in this area for 100 years. And this is the city, and that's the big thing. A lot of people have this misconception when they come to Lancaster that it's fucking buggies and horses and shit. It's not. There's a city just like any other place. My grandpa, who we're gonna go to his home. Whoops, we almost got into a fucking accident, motherfucker. Did you get that? Damn, he almost fucking knocked us the fuck out. That would have been good. Could you imagine? We got that on camera, we're getting hit. That's fucking great. I went to church right here, St. Joe's. And it's interesting because this church is within sight of the house that I pretty much grew up in, 464 Poplar, right over there. And this is the area, Cabbage Hill. And notice the hills. That's why they call it Cabbage Hill. When I was a kid, my grandpa, he knew everybody. Everybody knew who he was. And I kind of liken myself to him now because I kind of try to know everybody, I want everyone to know who I am, and I want everyone to know me. So let's go to the old spot. That was a close call. That was a real close call. This is the home that I spent my formidable years. My grandparents lived here. They were the pillar of this community. I always made sure on Friday night I was here with my grandpa. My grandpa passed on in 2008. He taught me everything about sport. I would have liked for him to see me now, kind of all this shit I'm doing. My grandpa was like the mayor of the street. He knew everybody. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take you somewhere that taught me about hard work. When I was a kid, my dad, when I did something stupid, he made me work hard. My dad was a concrete construction kind of guy, did a lot of masonry and concrete work. It was a summer day. My dad said, we're going to go to the church and we're going to jackhammer the old steps out. And we sat here and jackhammered one of these out and put this in. This is about 12, 15 years ago when we put this in. That's hard work. We don't work for a fucking union, okay? We do things our own fucking way. I think my dad did this for free, you know, for the church. And the steeple, my dad pointed some stuff on the steeple, and you have to get back to the church. I always remember those steps whenever we passed them. And you can ask him about that when you see him. Yeah, that's the thing about Jersey Jerry. Jersey Jerry thinks because, you know, he was on the streets shooting dope and he was this, look, that's tough. I feel bad for him that happened. But, you know, the truth is, you know, we've all had tough times in life. And you know what? On the internet, I've dealt with some fucked up shit over the years. And all this shit, everything I do on December 10th will be to tell all those people to go fuck themselves. Because success is the easiest way to shut a motherfucker up. And it's going to be a real shame for every one of you fuckers that said no, said that gonna happen, he sucks, he's fat, he's out of shape, he's too ugly, he has stupid hair. On December 10th, you're not gonna have nothing to say. Because I'm gonna shut all you motherfuckers up. I gotta get my fucking bets in for today. It's 3:30. I got so much going on. I had to train this morning. I'm coming for you, Jersey Jerry, December fucking 10th. You think everything's sweet about me, it's not. You're gonna find that out on December 10th. But yeah, so I gotta get my bets in. So where we're going now, I'm gonna take you up to my parents. For most of my life, really up until like the last 2 or 3 years, my parents lived in the Lancaster area where I live. But my parents, a lot of their business is up in York County, which is a county directly next to Lancaster, and they now live up there. They built a house, so we're gonna go see my mom and dad. I don't know if my mom's home, but I know my dad gets home about 3:30, 4. You know, we all come from our parents, and I had 2 great ones. What the fuck is he doing? So we're here at my parents. I wanted everyone to see my dad, Jeff Sr. He taught me everything I know. I've said before, if this guy wasn't my dad, I probably wouldn't be half the guy I am now.
Well, he don't give himself enough credit. He was always a good kid.
You have to admit, when I was a kid, AJ Soprano and I were pretty similar.
You were dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
real
were.
fucking dumb. This is how tall I was at 9 years old. And then this was me, what is that, 10 years old. Wow, that can't be right.
Well, no, it's not where it should be.
Oh, okay.
When you did it, like, because you look up here, 03, you didn't shrink.
Yeah.
It used to be down low. It's just a picture now.
Okay, gotcha. So this fight, what do you think about this? You thought it was a weird idea initially, but now you started.
Now I love it. It's spectacular. I've always told my kids when I'd rather start an adventure and fail than wish I would have done it.
You know, my dad always told us, you know, go out and create a business, be your own boss. And my sister has her business, my brother has a business, I do my own thing,
Mm-hmm.
He did his own thing. You know, I never want to work for anybody. You know, I want to create my own destiny. He had a tough life, he'll admit that. But he didn't want us to have a tough life. So he worked hard, he always taught us about hard work. And earlier when I talked about the steps, remember when we did the steps?
Mm-hmm. Well, him and my youngest son, I mean, they would come to me and say, you know, we want a new video game or something like that. I'd say, okay, let's go to work Saturday. And they would, you know, I could afford to buy them anything. I chose not to.
Yeah.
If you want it, buy it yourself.
And that's the thing.
I gave you, instead of giving you money, I gave you opportunity.
You know, I've worked on everything that I've gotten. Like getting this kind of fight, not everybody can get it, you know? Like I had to do it was a long term to get to this point.
That's what we'll tell you.
And tell me you didn't hate a lot. Like the stuff I did, you didn't know if it ever worked for me.
No,
like,
but I was glad you...
Gimmicky, you know?
I'm glad you took a gamble because that's how things work.
Literally.
My dad told me when I was 16 that this wasn't no effing hotel.
Fucking hotel.
That's how we talk. So I said, okay. So I left home, got a partner for $200 a month.
There it is.
Yeah, incredible. $200 a month. And I was wondering, like, Jesus Christ, how am I going to afford this?
Okay, come here.
This one.
Okay, give me your hand.
Yeah.
Come here.
I
Zoom in on this.
lost some fingers. Well, it's nothing to look at, but...
Look at his fucking pinky.
Yeah, well, this one got cut off, too. They sewed this one back on.
He doesn't have a fingernail.
I quit school when I was 14, went to work like this. Got my hand caught in a piece of equipment, and I was so scared to tell my boss that I was hurt because I thought he'd fire me. My dad would kill me, and I mean not like kill me. I mean he would literally fucking shoot me in the head. He was, you know, he was rough. And I worked for probably 3 or 4 hours till I was bleeding so bad, and then he took me and sewed my own finger back on. But yeah, like where's commitment like that anymore?
There is none. Kids don't work like that no more.
I don't know if I had commitment or I was just that stupid.
I mean, look at the finger. There's still no fingernail there.
Well, you see the difference.
It's crazy. But
I'm glad my kids don't have to go through that shit.
yeah. He built. How many bricks are in that?
Like 46,000.
Yeah, he would work like all day, and then he'd go there. You'd get like a spotlight and like build. But eventually, like I was saying, all this will end. You know, family's the only thing you really have. You know, friends, people that are important to you, and that's one of the reasons. Like this fight for me is, it's not about my opponent. This is about me. I lost a lot of weight. It's about the end of all that. It's challenging myself to something. And look, I'll remember this forever.
Well, the opportunity is these guys. What's his name, Dave? To give you this opportunity. I mean, he could have gave the opportunity to 10 million people. He chose you for some reason.
Yeah, 100%.
So make him proud.
Yeah.
We're actually having a party here. We got shirts, Team Nadu shirts.
Yeah, we got the.
We even got a little tiny infant kid shirt for my nephews and nieces.
Yeah, so go watch it here. That big party here. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, this is the fight room.
Great place to watch a fight.
Yeah.
December 10th, Jersey Jerry. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Yeah.
Any union guy can lay stone like that?
You say union guy? Yeah. No, I don't.
I mean, this ain't the fake stuff. This is real stone.
That's real stone right there.
I got it out of quarry and.
That's real fucking stone, Jerry. No union shit here, motherfucker.
See you guys.
All right, so we're here, Nadu Unfiltered, day 2. I showed you a little bit about my growing up in Lancaster, but there's a little bit different part of me as well. I spent a lot of my formative years, late teens, early 20s, right here in South Philly. I lived on this block right here, 2600 block of Watts. I live right here, 2650. And funny enough, I used to live in a basement. I was right by Broad Street. If you walk down here, it was cool because we had Oregon Avenue right here. This was the heartbeat of South Philly right here. And I remember every spring day, I would go to the best water ice on earth. Pops, right here. Pops Water Ice. What we're gonna do now, gonna take over to kind of where I used to hang out. We're here on Jessup Street. This is the street I used to hang out on. This is my boy Tommy. He's the king of Jessup Street. I remember we had this stupid fucking idea. We decided we're gonna create J Street, the J Street Goonies. And I remember one night they said to me, "Let's all jump each other in."
Yeah.
So we got hit for a minute straight.
Yeah.
I remember I got hit right in the middle of that fucking intersection. I went out into the middle of Oregon Avenue and a SEPTA bus clipped my fucking back.
Fucking right,
and they beat me the fuck up for like
Jeff
a minute.
Beat, you know what I mean? Being the new, be around,
and
just
we
came
weren't,
across him.
We weren't the Bloods and the Crips, but we thought we were.
We knew he was a good dude. We knew he was a tough motherfucker. We knew he had, you know what I mean?
So Jersey Jerry's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Oh, he's gonna get knocked
thinks
the fuck
everything's
out.
sweet. He can come to Lancaster. He'll never, ever come here.
Never.
Because
he'll never follow the
He'll beat him
here.
the fuck up.
Never. On fight night, gonna do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You never fuck with Jeff Nadu.
I can't believe that. We almost got into a fucking accident, bro. Man, that would have been fucking wild. I would have got hit too. I might not have been able to fight after that. Man, that wouldn't have been good. Jerry wouldn't have been happy. The audience wouldn't have been happy about that.
Yeah. From the murder to the music, bundles to the bread. There's no one that I can trust with all the stuff that's in my head. Nah. And I'm so cold. So cold. From the gutter we was moving, stating to the feds. There's no one that I can trust with all the stuff that's in my head. Nah. No way. And I'm so cold. From the PJs to the PJs, miles in the sky. My homie asked me from work, but he's just trying to get high.